Hello everybody! Salty Sweet Ren here, and welcome back to Clan Gen, and we are here with Wyvern Clan, who is our clan here in Clan Gen. And last time, we continued to deal with our overpopulation issue. As you can see, we have way too many cats. In fact, if I go to list cats, we are at the brink of having 5 pages. One more cat in the clan, and we will have 5 pages, which is just way too many cats to handle or for me to be able to pay attention to. And apparently some cats have even started dying without me noticing, because I don't remember Pricklenose dying, but they did. Apparently, they are in StarClan, so I wish I knew what happened to Pricklestorm, but I don't. Maybe I literally just like forgot, like I had like clicked on the thing like saying, oh, there's like Pricklenose is one of the cats who died, and I just completely glossed over them, and I am sorry. There's just way too many cats for me to like remember who's who and such. But yeah, as you can see, we have just so many cats here. So hopefully my generator will start like dealing with the numbers a little bit more. We're also dealing with the fallout of Frecklefang deciding to steal a kit from Dusk Clan for whatever reason. Why did she decide to steal a kit? Honestly, I haven't even decided that. I don't know if she knows. She does genuinely seem to care for Stone Kit though, or at least she seems to. I've also added more events to the generator related to the current plot. Like there's gonna be like a bit of feud between Wyvern Clan and Dusk Clan as a result of all this. I've also just upped the number of death-related events in the generator and upped the chances for them to appear as well. My generator, sadly, does not care about who is plot important or not, and last time it killed off Paleclaw, who is our previous deputy. I know it sounds kind of awful, but I kind of have a personal rule against plot armor when it comes to generators in any of my series. Like, in my Sims 3 series, some of my favorite cats have died that would otherwise been pretty useful to have for story purposes. And I know, like, at least one of these cats was, like, a fan favorite. If you go back to, like, the old days of my old Sims 3 series, everybody loved Darkflower. Spoilers, but Darkflower was a favorite. She was one of my favorites. She would have been, like, really great to have, but then she got killed because of my generators. And that's kind of what I do. Like, I don't, like, I'm not gonna give a cat a pass just because I like them or because they're a favorite. If the generators say this is what happens, I'm going to stick by what the generators say. So, that's just gonna be how it's gonna be. And it's gonna be no different for Clan Gen either. So, with all that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and skip to the next moon. Cranepaw, Frozenpaw, and Mothpaw have started their apprenticeship, and Tawny Flood talks with Icefoot about love. Okay, Tawny Flood, do you have a crush on somebody, perhaps? I'm gonna go ahead and, like, roll and see if I can, like, figure out if, like, if Tawny Flood is, like, in love with someone. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a die. Oh, that's a natural one. Yeah, no, Tawny Flood's probably just wondering just casual stuff. For the generator, though, let's go ahead and randomize 2 or 3 events. So first, a blizzard rushes through the territory. Copperstar and Tawny Flood freeze to death. Copperstar! Here's the thing. I've been, like, saying in my head that Copperstar is on her last life. I know, like, technically, like, she hasn't actually lost, like, 9 lives, like, through our little rule that we were coming up with. But I'm going to go ahead and say that Copperstar, was on her last life. Like, I even had an event saying, like, Copperstar says to the current deputy that she is on her last life. So, Copperstar. Oh boy. Copperstar? Oh man, I feel bad, but like she's been with us for so long. She is an elder. She is like one of the oldest cats in the clan as of now. And she is gonna be well remembered. So Copper Star... Oh man. I respect the heck out of you, Copper Star, and we're gonna remember you very well. So, goodbye, Copper Star. We'll all remember you very fondly. It also said that Tawny Flood died in the blizzard. Was it a blizzard? Yeah, it was a blizzard. So even though Tawny Flood is, even though Tawny Flood was like literally just talking about love, I guess that's part of the reason Tawny Flood isn't actually like looking for a mate right now, because Tawny Flood is gonna die. So I'm sorry, Tawny Flood, we barely knew ye, but it is time for you to go. So I'm sorry, Tawny Flood. Goodbye. But this also means that Mud Whisperer is going to become the leader next moon. Next moon, Mud Whisperer will automatically be promoted to leader. And I actually have some rules for Mud Whisperer being the leader as well. Like I said, every future leader is going to have certain rules that they abide by when it comes to patrols and such. So Mud Whisperer's rules are going to be, 1, no new loners or kitty pets. If it happens like just by clicking next moon, there's nothing I can do about that. But if we're on a patrol and it says we encounter a loner or a kitty pet, we are not going to proceed. We are not going to invite them to the clan. Any unexplained deaths warrant a full investigation of every clan member. Meaning I am going to go through every single member of the clan, seeing if anybody is acting suspicious or if anyone is like acting a little oddly compared to normal. I might not show every single clan member when that happens, but just know that if somebody dies without me knowing why, you guys might have to like look out for and be like, oh wait a second, this cat died and it didn't say that this cat died. You guys might have to let me know this, and then Mud Star will like start a full investigation of the clan the next episode, so we can like go through and see who is acting suspiciously compared to that. In addition, patrols consisting of inexperienced warriors and apprentices are to avoid dogs at all costs, and they have, the patrols have to have at least 2 cats with high experience if we're going to proceed on patrol with dogs. So, that is what we're going to be saying for Mud Whisperer. Or Mud Star, I should say. Event number 2. Throughout the moon, Bluefrost and Cloverlight have a whirlwind romance and become mates. Oh? Wait a second. I don't think that's possible. I think that those two are actually related, so I'm gonna skip. Cause see, my generator doesn't actually like keep track of who is related to who. I just have a thing that says these cats are single, but it doesn't like compare who's mates. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip this one to something else. Willowtoe comforts Blossomsight after she has a nightmare about Volshade. Aww. And one more event. Frecklefang leads a patrol to fight back against Dusk Clan. Wyvern Clan is victorious, but Deepstream dies in the battle. Oh, Deepstream. Oh, and you're gonna... yeah, you die in the battle too. So I'm sorry, Deepstream. But we're grateful for your service. We had you for a little while. And it was good to have you during this time, so thank you so much, Deepstream. Farewell. And I'm looking here, and it says that Stone Kid has already become Stone Paw as well. So, Stone Paw is already an apprentice. Interesting. Stone Paw is arguing with their mentor as well. So I guess that Stone Paw is no longer a kid. That's fine. That's fine. I wonder if... I don't think Stone Paw even knows about the current drama that's going on, but it's still very interesting to keep track of. And you are careful. Okay. Crane Paw thinks they are going crazy and is childish. Oh dear. Well, Crane Paw is a very pretty cat. Look at you. I really like Crane Paw. Frozen Paw is feeling nervous, and you are clever. Okay, good to know, Frozen Paw. Moth Paw is heading to the dirt place and is altruistic. Okay, nice to finally see you, Moth Paw. Mud Whisperer is spending time alone. Or I should say Mudstar. I think maybe you're spending time alone because you're just like kind of brooding and thinking about like what you're going to do like as leader now. You'll figure it out, Mudstar, Mudwhisper. You'll be Mudstar next moon. I believe in you. Water Pounce is wrapping a wound with cobwebs. I'm gonna say that Blossom Sight is probably gonna be Mudwhisper's apprentice. I feel like Mudwhisper like would like feel like, yeah, Blossom Sight has definitely earned the position. Not apprentice, deputy. Why did I say apprentice? Blossom Sight would be Mudwhisper's deputy. But looks like she regrets not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile earlier. Everybody always wants the bird on the fresh kill pile. You know what? That's fine. Rowanheart is looking for herbs. Weaselbird is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Pine wants to spend time alone today. Amethyst Dapple is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Red Spot is sad they couldn't spend more time with Morning Paw. Aww. Stoat Cry is napping. Branch Bush is thinking about how too many cats die young. Aw, Branch Bush, I'm sorry, but the generators say so. And honestly, we have too many mouths to feed anyway, so it's kind of for the best in a sad way. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We had 2 cats with the name just Rain. 2 cats were just named Rain, so I changed one of them to Grayson. So, Grayson, formerly known as Rain, is currently rethinking their life choices. I'm gonna say that you're rethinking the fact that you were named Rain, the same clan as someone else named Rain. I don't know. Round Streak is reinforcing the camp with brambles. Shining is visiting the medicine den. Crunchwrap is sharing prey with Ratpaw. And Brighttail is looking around camp. And with all that said, let's go ahead and go on today's patrols. I'm still going to be just doing cats randomly, but we are going to be abiding by Mudstar's new rules when it comes to patrols. So, let's go ahead and get started. One of the cats gets their foot stuck. It's up to Shining to stay calm and help. Shining helps them get unstuck. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out. Despite the cold, the patrol manages to hunt. The patrol comes upon a strange object that smells strongly of 2 legs. The patrol interprets the purpose of the object. The patrol comes across a rogue. This is different from coming across a loner or a kitty pet, because you can't invite rogues to join, I don't think. So let's go ahead and proceed. The rogue finally leaves, but not before giving Oattail a scar. Oh dear. Your patrol catches the scent of a fox. Your patrol finds the fox and drives it away. Your patrol comes upon the scent of a hare. Your patrol catches the hare. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out. Despite the cold, the patrol manages to hunt. The patrol quickly devolves into ghost stories. Everybody is on edge. Despite that, you have a successful patrol. Green Snow is eager to prove their skill and tries to take charge of the patrol. Green Snow is actually a good leader, and the patrol runs smoothly. Alright, good for you, Green Snow. Your patrol catches the scent of a large dog. Okay, I don't think anybody here has high experience, so we are not going to proceed. Under Mudwhisper's rule, that is what we're going to be saying. We do not proceed if the cats do not have high experience, so you decide to not pursue the dog. Rainspec suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Everybody has a nice practice session. Your patrol has a disagreement. They look to Morphoot to settle the dispute. Morphoot manages to skillfully smooth over any disagreement. Your patrol has a disagreement. They look to Brighttail to settle the dispute. Brighttail stutters. They don't think they are fit to lead the patrol. Your patrol doesn't find anything useful. It was still a fun outing, and you learned a lot. Your patrol has a disagreement. They look to Halfbur to settle the dispute. I cannot say settle the dispute. I keep tripping over that. Halfbur manages to skillfully smooth over any disagreement. Mudstar, or Mudwhisper, whatever it is, suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Everybody has a nice practice session. Acorn Spot seems to be picking on the other cats. Oh dear. The rest of the cats manage to ignore Acorn Spots. Branch Spot suggests this patrol might be a good chance for an apprentice to practice. The apprentice has a good practice session. The patrol finds a loner who is interested in joining the clan. Sorry, we are no longer accepting any loners or kitty pets. You decide to not confront that loner. Yeah, knowing my luck, we'd invite the loner and suddenly they'd have like 5 kits come along with them. No more loners, no more kitty pets. That is our new rule. Wyvern Clan meets a Sorrel Clan patrol at the border, but nobody is hostile. Your cats have a nice conversation with them. And with that, oh, I just realized that somebody has joined the Elder's Den. Rain! The older Rain has joined the Elder's Den, and oh my gosh, look at you! The Vitiligo actually, like, really does, like, show up. Ah, yeah, look at Rain. Anyways, let's go on to moon number 2 for this episode. Wyvern Clan currently has no deputy. I will take care of that. Like I said, it's probably going to be Blossomsight. Mudstar has been promoted to the new leader of the clan. Tigerpelt has retired to the Elder Den. Seedbelly had a litter of 1 kit. Frog Whisker has earned their warrior name. Speckle Speck, that is a fun name, Speckle Speck, has earned their warrior name and earned a scar fighting a hawk. And Emerald Paw trains with their mentor, Owl Splash. I like that name, Speckle Speck. That is just a fun name. But yeah, let's go ahead and promote Blossomsight to the deputy. I know you think you're going crazy. Don't worry, you're fine. And look at you, you also have max experience, so that's fun. Now we should also do some of the generator events, so... Bristleheart confesses her feelings for Broken Lilac, but Broken Lilac is in love with Tawny Flood, who died recently. Oh, that actually hurts. Oh, I wonder, maybe what happened is, Broken Lilac had, was, in love with Tawny Flood and is currently not ready to move on. That could be it. Broken Lilac's currently not ready to move on from Tawny Flood, but Tawny Flood, had also, not been, certain if, they were in love with Broken Lilac, which is why we, rolled a natural 1 on, if Tawny Flood was in love when talking about love with someone else. There's, so much drama going on here. I am feeling emotions over that. Okay. Let's go ahead. What is the next event? Dusk Clan accuses Wyvern Clan of being kit stealers at the next gathering. Instead of Copper Star, it should say Mudstar now, has no idea what they're talking about. But that is something that we'll be starting to look into, so... Next event. Frozen Kit wanders out of the camp and goes missing. They are presumed dead. The thing is that this is a Kit exclusive event, but Frozen Kit is now Frozen Paw, so... Does this still count? I'm gonna say that Frozen Paw is, still young enough that, they might have, decided to, venture out of the camp on their own without any supervision from their mentor and has disappeared into, the blizzard and freezing snow and such. It's tragic, but that is something that can happen. So I'm sorry, Frozen Paw, but, unfortunately, you are, no longer, in the clan. You've gone missing, presumed dead in the snow, so... Goodbye, Frozen Paw. Meanwhile, we also have Borage Kit here, who wishes other cats would stop babying you. You are a baby! You are 0 moons old, and you are polite! Aww. And, you also have Blossomsight's exact coloring. With the dark blue eyes and the ginger fur. Oh my gosh, I love Borage Kit already. Borage Kit is probably my new favorite kit. Frog Whisker wishes they could visit Clover Watcher and Star Clan. How did you hear about Clover Watcher? Clover Watcher's been dead, since episode 3 or something. Clover Watcher's been dead for a very long time. And you are a good fighter, that's good to know. And Speckle Speck is eating some fresh kill, and is also a great fighter. Okay, Speckle Speck. That is just a very fun name. Oh, and I just realized that these two are also Borage Kit's half-siblings, because Seedbelly is their other parent. Okay, that is interesting. Seedbelly, meanwhile, is daydreaming. Blossomsight still thinks they're going crazy. Oh, poor Blossomsight. It's okay, though. Everything's fine. Mudstar is having a good day. Waterpound saw Tawny Flood in a dream, warning them about something. Ooh, I wonder what Tawny Flood is warning about. It is actually a very good question. Rowan Hart is organizing the web stores. Weaselbird is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Ratpaw is gossiping. Soft Noise is helping gathering herbs. Broken Spot is relaxing in camp. Fairy Snow regrets not eating the bird on the fresh kill pile earlier. Fleet Willow is feeling quite lazy. Badger Shade is spending a considerable amount of time grooming. Crunchwrap is visiting the medicine den. Oattail is thinking about kits. Moonfeather is hoping to lead the next patrol. And Snappatch is learning more about smoke spots. Ooh, that old drama, that was interesting. But anyways, let's go ahead and start off on some of today's patrols. Wyvern Clan meets a Meadow Clan patrol at the border, but nobody's hostile. Your cats have a nice conversation with them. Wyvern Clan meets a Slight Clan patrol at the border, but nobody is hostile. Despite the lack of outright hostilities, the situation turns awkward fast. Okay, maybe... did this one say Slight Clan? Maybe Slight Clan is allied with, like, Dusk Clan, or has heard the rumors that, that Wyvern Clan are kit stealers. Either way, it does lead to some awkward unpleasantness. One of the other cats on the patrol wants to talk with Mudwing about StarClan. Mudwing has a nice conversation with them about their faith. Yeah, I keep forgetting, Mudwing actually has a pretty strong connection to StarClan, or keeps, like, having, like, all these, like, times when they talk to other cats about StarClan. Mudwing's been pretty interesting like that. The patrol finds a loner who is interested in joining the clan. Denied. You decide to not confront that loner. No more loners or kitty pets in the clan. That is the rule. Your patrol catches the scent of a fox. Your patrol finds the fox and drives it away. Your patrol comes upon the scent of a large rat. Your patrol catches the rat. More fresh kill. Brookflight suggests this patrol might be a good chance for an apprentice to practice. The apprentice has a good practice session. Badgershade admits that they had a vision from StarClan last night. The patrol talks them through the vision as they hunt. Patrol catches the scent of a fox. Your patrol finds a fox and her cubs and drives them away. Your patrol comes across a thunder path. Do you cross it? Your patrol crosses the path and can hunt on the other side. The patrol quickly devolves into ghost stories. Everybody is on edge. Despite that, you have a successful patrol. The patrol finds a loner who's interested in joining. Denied. Icefoot suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Everybody has a nice practice session. Roundstreak suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Unfortunately, nobody steps up to teach, oh dear. Vineslip suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork. Everybody has a nice practice session. The patrol finds another loner, and we are going to deny them. The patrol comes across a rogue. The patrol successfully drives off the rogue. Your patrol comes upon the scent of a large rat. Your patrol catches the rat. More fresh kill. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out. Despite the cold, the patrol manages to hunt. There's just 2 cats left. We might as well send them. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out. But despite the cold, the patrol manages to hunt. So I think that today went pretty successfully. We had some pretty good patrols. Oh my gosh, I just realized, like, the Elder Zen is, like, kind of full of cats now. We have a bunch of elders. I remember in the early days, I'd be like, okay, the kits were sent to help with the elders, but we don't have elders. Well, we definitely have elders now. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what happens the next moon. The final moon for this episode. Says nothing happens, or... oh, there's a blank space. That's the thing. With the current update, if nothing happens, it will say nothing happens. But instead, we've just got white, meaning something has happened, and we don't know what's happened. First thing I'm gonna do is kind of like flick through StarClan, see if anybody has joined that I was unaware of. I don't think anybody has died. Not that I'm aware of, at least. I could be completely mistaken. Somebody has probably died without me knowing. If you guys notice anybody who's dead that I didn't take note of, please do let me know, because part of Mudstar's rule is that if somebody dies undetected, there's going to be a full investigation. So if you guys notice anybody who's died that we did not investigate the death of, let me know. Meanwhile, with the generator, Yellow Frost tells the kids stories about how Copperstar founded the clan. Ooh, that's actually pretty fun. And oh, one of the kits actually wasn't around for Copperstar's era. That's actually really interesting. One of these the new kit, Borage Kit, has no idea who Copperstar is. So having these stories passed down is going to be very interesting. Next event. Oh boy. Acorn Spots, Petal Strike, Shining, and Tawny Flood, I guess, is who's dead, so we'll ignore Tawny Flood. Go on the patrol by the Dusk Clan border, but don't return. The first 3 are all found dead, and the 4th is already dead, so it doesn't matter anyway. So Acorn Spots, Petal Strike, and Shining are all dead now. Oh, that is a lot. Acorn Spots. I feel bad. I want Acorn Spots to still be around. Acorn Spots is like... I think Acorn Spots is like the last cat in like Patch Thistle and Willowtoe's legacy who is still alive. Like, your kid Cloudpaw I think is dead. And there's nobody else like left alive as like a descendant of them. Oh my gosh. Now I feel bad, but... The generator says what the generator says, so I'm sorry, Acorn Spots, but we are going to miss you very much, so I'm sorry that this happened. Goodbye. Something else has just occurred to me. Petal Strike is one of the ones that says has died, and I don't see Petal Strike. Petal Strike would be in the first couple pages, and Petal Strike... Is Petal Strike in StarClan? I didn't even notice. Petal Strike is in StarClan! What happened to Petal Strike? We'll say that Petal Strike died in this patrol. We'll say that that's what happened. But, like, the fact that it didn't show up is kind of a mystery. You guys have probably, like, already started typing in the comments, oh, Petal Strike is the one who died. But Petal Strike, we're gonna say now, is, Petal Strike died during the patrol, but we don't know the exact details. Petal Strike is presumed to have been like killed on the patrol, the same as the others, but we don't know the details. And Shining, you're a very pretty looking panda cat, and I'm sorry, but we barely knew you anyway, so goodbye, Shining. And I guess we'll do one more event. This is the last of the events for this episode, so... Iceheart confesses her feelings for Greydrift, but is rejected. Okay, interesting. That's because here's the fun thing. Hazel Mouse was in love with Iceheart, but Iceheart was in love with Greydrift and rejected Hazel Mouse's feelings. But Iceheart went to confess to Greydrift and got rejected. So that's gonna be interesting. That is interesting, actually. So we've got all sorts of like romantic drama happening as well. But it is interesting to see what's going on. Meanwhile, Mudstar is feeling down. Water Pounce is drying some herbs. Blossom Sight is listening to stories about Bramblekit. Oh, I remember Bramblekit. Bramblekit was only around for like a moon or two, but I liked Bramblekit. Rowan Heart is having a hard day. Yeah, I bet. Petal Strike was one of your relatives, so I can understand. Weaselbird is talking to themselves. Shadepaw is having a good day. Mothpaw is thinking about the time they caught a huge rabbit. Soft Noise wants to spend time alone today. Snailpaw is visiting the medicine den. Emerald Paw practices the hunting crouch. Bristleheart thinks they're going crazy, oh no. Grayson is curious about the other clans. Albatross Flower is feeling quite lazy. Wait a second, you just became a warrior, Albatross Flower. Huh, and you have a strong connection to StarClan, okay. Petal is having a hard day. I just realized that Petal has only trained like former kitty pets. Crunchwrap and Sophie are both listed here. Dappled Blaze tries to set a good example for younger cats. Crunchwrap is feeling gloomy. Right Tuft is another one who's just become a warrior and thinks they're going crazy and is a fantastic teacher. That's good to know. Alright, and now for the last patrols of this episode, so let's go ahead and get started on that. Wyvern Clan meets an Apple Clan patrol at the border, but nobody is hostile. Despite the lack of outright hostilities, the situation turns awkward fast, I can imagine. The whole kit stealers thing is not someone anyone wants to think about. It starts snowing soon after the patrol sets out. Despite the cold, the patrol manages to hunt. The patrol finds a kitty pet who is interested in clan cats. Sorry, kitty pet, but no, you are not joining. You decide to not confront that kitty pet. Wyvern Clan meets a Hop Clan patrol at the border, but nobody is hostile. I feel like I've met a Hop Clan before. Have we met a Hop Clan before? I feel like we've met a Hop Clan like once before. But your cats have a nice conversation with them. That's good to know. Your patrol catches the scent of a fox. Your patrol finds a fox and her cubs and drives them away. The patrol tries to get their leader to tell stories about their warrior days. Mudstar Stories engage the patrol. All have a good time. Your patrol has a disagreement. They look to Blizzard Splash to settle the dispute. Blizzard Splash stutters. They don't think they are fit to lead the patrol. Oh, I understand having a stutter, and the second I was saying that, I start stuttering even more. Oh dear. Deer finds the scent of an old friend of theirs from when they were a loner. No, dear, we are not inviting your friend. The patrol turns back without meeting the other loner. I'm sorry, dear, but we have too many cats to feed already. Your patrol has a disagreement. They look to Blue Dawn to settle the dispute. Blue Dawn manages to skillfully smooth over any disagreement. Your patrol catches the scent of a large dog. We have two excellent fighters. Let's see. Blossom Sight, I know, has like max experience. And I feel like that is Badger Shade right there, right? Yeah, Badger Shade also has pretty high experience, meaning we can proceed. We don't have any apprentices. So your patrol manages to valiantly drive away the dog. Yes! Your patrol comes upon the scent of a hare. Your patrol catches the hare. Greydrift sees somebody claiming another cat's kill as their own. Greydrift talks with the patrol about honesty. The patrol devolves into ghost stories. Everybody is on edge. Despite that, you have a successful patrol. Cloverlight notices that the patrol isn't following the exact rules. Cloverlight convinces the other cats to follow the rules. Your patrol catches the scent of a fox. Your patrol finds the fox and drives it away. The patrol comes across a rogue. The patrol successfully drives off the rogue. The patrol finds another kitty pet who is interested in clan cats. No, we are not inviting that kitty pet. The patrol has a disagreement. They look to Leafpaw to settle the dispute. Leafpaw? Excuse me, why does Leafpaw have more experience than the other cats? Like, that is... The thing is, when it comes to this kind of thing, when it comes to patrols, it's the patrol leader is whoever has the most experience. So how does Leafpaw have more experience than, say, Crunchwrap? Okay, whatever. We'll proceed. Leafpaw, how do you do? Leafpaw stutters. They don't think they're fit to lead a patrol. I'm saying you're not fit to lead a patrol either, Leafpaw. Your patrol doesn't find anything useful. It was still a fun outing, and you learned a lot. Anyways, I think that concludes this episode of ClanGen. Wyvern Clan is currently at 4 pages now. We've brought down the number quite a bit, and I think we can still keep chiseling away at it. Once we're sitting at even like 3 pages, like once we're halfway through page 3, I think that then I can like start like decreasing the chances of death again. As it is, cats who are like having kits might start adding to the number again. But I think we're reaching a number of cats where it's like we can start like focusing on individuals again, like remembering, oh yes, this is what this cat is known for. This is what we like about this cat. So like once we are able to like start focusing on like individual cats again, like that's gonna be good. Once we can start like remembering like, ah yes, this is why we like this particular cat. As it is, we're starting to get down there again. And I'm still confused. Leafpaw has low experience, and meanwhile Crunchwrap also has low experience. But Crunchwrap, you should have more because you've been in the clan longer. I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. So guys, Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Clan Gen. If you enjoyed, please be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. And if you're not already, please consider subscribing. Subscribing is completely free, and you can always unsubscribe at any time, but subscribing does really help out the channel. So guys, thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe out there, everybody.